So the whole reservation itself, at some point it did seem like it had become, a huge headache, if we could call it that. There was a lot of, back and forth. There was a lot of decisions that had to be made. There was a lot of legal consulting that had to be done. But you did it. In the end, the reservation was announced. And days after the reservation was announced, there was uproar across the state, from different communities. So we'll take it one after the other. The Panchamshali community, so for starters, was quite, upset with the reservation. Is this going to have any impact at all?
No. In fact, they are welcome. They are very happy.
Okay.
We have met their demand.
Okay.
They wanted an increase in their reservation and make a special category for all Lingayats. We have done it. So they have welcomed it. Now they are all supporting us. And we have done it to Okalga communities also. And they are also very happy. And then we have increased the quota for SC/STs. And internal reservation also has been made. So it is what those communities were agitating for a long time. We have met all their demands. And we have got our own legal thinking and legal planning. We have done it.
Okay, so the Banjara community, other communities, the SCs, a few smaller sub-communities.
Only Banjara community, now they also understood that while doing the internal reservation, they were recommended 3%. We have given them 4.5%. But there is apprehension in Banjara community that they will be removed from SC list. But I have made it very clear and written to Government of India, Banjaras, Bovis, Kurcha, Kurma are the original in SC list, right from Maharaja days, and then the first six castes under the Constitution of India by Ambedkar. All these were all mentioned. Adi Karnataka, Adi Dravida, that is SC/ST right and left, and then Banjara, Bovi, Kurcha, Kurma, they are original. So there is no question of removing them from SC. As long as SC reservation is there in this country, they will be there in the SC list in Karnataka. So that apprehension has been removed and we increased also. So slowly people will understand it. So this, Congress wanted to fish in troubled waters, but now they have realized that they can't do anything more. So everything is settled. Everything has been told to the people and they have welcomed it. Majority of the people have welcomed it and you can see the ground swelling support for our reservation policy when you go for the elections.
So you might call this a political masterstroke of sorts, just done, of course, ahead of the elections. The intention was there to do it for very long, but in the process, while, of course, one community gains, the other is set to lose out. And now we're seeing that the Muslim community, the minorities, in fact, they're quite upset. The matter has reached Supreme Court as well.
It is Congress behind that Supreme Court petition. But however, I want to make it very clear. There is no religious reservation provisions in the Constitution. However, in Karnataka, for the last 25 years, without any empirical data, without any recommendation, in fact, Havnur Commission, Chinnappa Reddy Commission, Venkateswamy Commission have said that you can't have reservations on basis of religion. Right. And there is a High Court judgment of AP, 7-page judgment, which they struck down. So with all these grounds, but we saw that justice is done to minorities also on two counts. One is almost 17 subcastes, which are there in backward class list. In category 1 and 2A, they have been retained. The poorest of the poor in minorities, like Pinjara, Darji, 17 subcastes, Chaparban, all these have been retained in backward class. They are not been removed. So the poorest of the poor in minorities are safeguarded. Now only on the basis of religion which were there, we have put them in economic weaker section, which is constitutionally valid. Now let me tell you, they had 4% and the condition was here also they should be below the economic level. They should be in this BPL level, below poverty level. That was a condition in 4%. The same condition is there in 10%. Instead of 4%, they are put in 10%. Conditions are both same. and we have put in 10%. So, in fact, they got a better space to find their opportunities. So, nothing has been done which could really harm them, and that's how they are trying to now understand it. Of course, I don't want to elaborate much because the matter is in Supreme Court.
But sir, they feel that injustice has been done to them is what, they have been claiming.
That's what you press people try to make out of it.
No, sir, it is...
You tell me, except Congress Muslim leaders, you talk to any common Muslim, he, especially educated Muslims, they know that the conditions are same here and there, and they put in 10%. So people realize slowly.